non-dudes. But their stories, shorts. The first one's called Conchita, and it takes place kind of during the political protests in 2008 in Mexico. Okay. It was common knowledge in the family that Conchita prayed hard when she sat on the can. She prayed so hard that even when it was still in the pool, dandelions grew straight from her shit. Of course, Conchita said she never bothered to count the exact number of them. There were so many. Every morning, Conchita lumbered out into the yard, and beneath the lemon tree, she scrambled her rosary and threw open the outhouse door. The sound of the rusted latch kowtowing across the plyboards nearly sent her sister Teresa to heaven each morning. Once the hush resumed, one would find Teresa rubbing the flat tires under her eyes. Teresa began as she did every day by firmly planting her feet on the cold, hard floor, and by the time her Reverend Conchita had reemerged, blessed out from a porcelain passion, the kettle would have reached its tenuous boil. Today, however, it seemed Conchita's thoughts were far from the holy sort. Even there, between her and her devout business at hand, the protesters were running interference like streakers through a sports game. As far as Conchita was concerned, the protesters were messing everything up. As soon as the election season began, there they were, getting on those buses and heading straight for the Capitol like salmon swimming upstream. Then boom, there they were again, only this time running through all of the bedroom and supermarket airwaves, boo-hooing like 5-year-olds over some turn they were supposed to get but didn't. Up until that day, Conchita found refuge in 3 things: soap operas, the outhouse, and a mutilated cat. The radio novella she had been listening to just moments before told the tale of a grief-stricken young blonde widow being led astray by an embezzling businessman. This guy was a real prick, but he wasn't responsible for the young lady's unhappiness. In fact, the woman had just learned that her late husband was mauled to death by a jaguar. At first, Teresa's husband, Teresa, and Conchita were sitting at the breakfast table, all convinced the sounds coming from the radio were extra jaguar sound effects added to the program for dramatic purposes. That was wishful thinking. Pretty soon, those animalistic grunts grew louder and longer, until finally they formed whole words, and those words turned themselves into entire sentences, and these sentences were revealed to be nothing more than bona fide political slogans. Conchita ran screaming from the kitchen and locked herself in the outhouse. The translator sat enshrined at the head of a small square formica table, now oscillating schizophrenically between the competing stories. It was bad enough that Conchita and Teresa had to stop watching television. All the networks, even the shitty ones, had 24-hour pre-election riot coverage on a continuous loop until the beast included. That's when they switched to radio. Conchita did not come back until well past noon, and when she did, the first thing she did was turn it off. Those shits, she said, emerging from beneath the rubble of radio language. First the telenovelas, and now this. Still, who could really say what started the whole thing? If you asked Teresa, she'd have said that it was because long ago Mexico sold half of their land to the U.S., and the U.S. said, no take-backs. And when Mexico realized what had happened, they said, oh man, come on. If you asked her husband, he'd say, yeah, that too, but really, we all know it's because of the Chicago boys, who weren't really from Chicago, but rather Chile. According to him, the Chicago boys came up with NAFTA, and the U.S. used NAFTA to show the whole world that they could still trump Mexico. This time, though, when the U.S. said no takebacks, Mexico said, oh no, you son of a bitch, and took off after the U.S. like a dog chasing after its own tail. Meanwhile, Conchita would sit there the whole time, working herself up like a canker sore, her little frog mouth momentarily getting all rapturously constipated. Of course, she'd be pulling at her stockings, too, because that's what she did when she was about to tell a big secret or a lie. Once, when Teresa's grandkids were visiting, Conchita pulled them aside, bunched up her stockings, and told them that there were no pores in Pontusco because they all got the rabies from the devil and died. In the end, Conchita would throw her hands up and walk out the room. Conchita was never married. She had never attached a man or child to her breast. They all knew it was because she was scared shitless of venereal diseases and rabies, and for similar reasons, she tried to beat every man and dog that crossed her path in Pontusco with a stick. With election nearing, an account of all the young people out there reading Lenin and farting out empanadas, barricades were being built throughout the capital. Schools closed. Universities went on strike. Somewhere out there, the political pantyhose was beginning to tear. After she turned off the radio, Conchita sat on the sofa with a cat in her lap, and she must have sat there in absolute fear, not because of her stockings having pulled to uncomfortable limits, but because the protesters had taken away her soap operas. But there was still the cat, and Conchita still had the cat. Teresa thought that the cat was so old, it looked like it was going through chemo, and she said so. Its body was a cross between the Hindenburg and the turnip. On party days, it was more like the Hindenburg. Conchita would sit there for hours stroking its nearly threadbare body, and the cat would just lay there all day in her lap. And Teresa would go on thinking how this cat looked like it was half hanging off of Conchita's lap like a leash. Half hanging off because she figured that was where the second half of the cat was supposed to be. It was half a cat, all right. Now that she thought of it, Teresa couldn't remember a time when it wasn't anything more or less than half a cat. The back half of the body gone, clearly and immediately to the bone. The cat was fine for the most part. It didn't seem to mind its situation all too much, although Teresa assumed it's always been a little depressed. Using just its front two legs, it would labor like a cue ball, sleepwalking back and forth between its food dish and the sofa, and then yowl like a severed artery when it awoke, continuing until someone picked it up and put it back on the sofa. That person was usually Conchita, and she was the only one in the family who did this without having to close her eyes first. Teresa imagined the other end of a cat resting like a bookend, still and similar under the hostas. Teresa also had dreams of this half cat. They weren't so bad, these dreams, just repetitive. And then she would be cradling the cat's small blackened body like an American football, and she'd be on her way to the doctor's. "Do you know what's wrong with it?" she'd ask, having hoisted it onto the examination table, and the cat would just stand there very seriously on its two remaining birthday candle legs. In her dream, the doctor would respond very gravely, "I can take some tests, but we'll have to wait for the results." A week might pass, maybe two. Again, she'd find herself back at the office, cat in tow. "Yes, doctor?" she'd ask, and this time he'd shake his head and say, "It's liver failure," and hand her the results. "Liver failure," she'd repeat. Now it was her turn to shake her head. "A real shame, too," he'd add. "It's very severe." In different versions of this dream, the doctor would announce it was a food problem, an excitable bladder, rickets even. And more than once, it was a stomach ulcer the size of a castanet, trench mouth, splinters. With each diagnosis, Teresa would punt her feelings around a small office until the doctor would reach down and give his stockings a good sharp yank. Conchita went right on stroking that cat. Teresa moved over to the sofa and was about to tell her, "There's no way that businessman on the radio will ever hook up with that blonde imp. And even if he does, then there's no way it would last, just like these protests. You know, they can't go on forever, and they never do. Sooner or later, someone is bound to fold up or get up or trip up or fuck up." Then if that didn't work, she'd say that protesters in general had a reputation of running out of things to say, so at least pretty soon we'd be back to the radio, and then we'd know for sure about Blondie. You see, in the end, everything would be okay. Teresa could have said this. In fact, she almost did, but she didn't. Instead, she said very slowly, "Conchita, I think that cat's depressed." Okay, so that was the first one. The second one is a really little dude. It's about a kid that just had a cyst removed from his back. He's called Ships. "My son says he wants a ship in a bottle. He's telling me this, that he wants a paperweight. He's sitting on the toilet, and I'm pushing a tape of gauze into this hole in his back. It's a small hole where the cyst used to be, the opening the width of a pencil eraser. It could fit a cigarette easy." That's when he tells me he wants a ship in a bottle. I'm like pushing this tapeworm back into him, and he's leaning over on his elbows, the skin around his freckled thighs turning white, thinking the Flying Dutchman. I imagine building a ship inside my son out of the white gauze. I imagine putting my face against his back and glimpsing the sea inside his keyhole. And the last story is about this guy that has gone through a really bad breakup and goes to his best friend's wedding. It's called Hudson. The day after the wedding, I drive Hudson back to the airport. If he's hungover, I can't tell. In fact, he looks downright energized. I woke up feeling great, he says. More than great. You could even say, I woke up feeling fantastic. All smiles. If it weren't for the seatbelt, he probably have leapt right out of the front seat and landed straight into the 4 lanes of traffic, no problem. Where he found the time to iron his shirt collar is beyond the powers of my imagination, and every time I look at it, I swear the whole thing's getting a little bit whiter and more pressed, just sitting there. He even has on that phenomenal smile of his that lasts so long it leaves you feeling a bit minty, and if TSA doesn't give him a full body search at security just to wipe that moronic grin off his face, then I'd say they aren't really doing their job. That smile's unsafe. No one should have to fly sitting next to that thing. It could set you on edge. It is the cleanest rainbow. For the rest of the ride, Hudson goes on and on about how great the wedding was and how terrific Amy is, not to mention how he has to come back out to LA to check in on the 2 of us because, haha, right now you say you can't keep your hands off of each other, but wait a couple of years. Soon they'll be around your necks. Then back to, man, what a great wedding. Just last night, he was dragging his dumpy ass from barstool to barstool at the wedding reception like some hemorrhagic Eeyore, giving one Homeric eulogy after the next about his ex. All, Samantha, I don't know how long I lay there, but I swear, in that moment, I could feel the smallest bones in my face disassemble. I could feel my insides like a shivering whippet. You could knit a scarf out of his feelings last night. The rest of our college friends would cuddle up with their +1s or wives who hated Hudson for personal reasons. Drunken graduations, drunken birthday parties, drunken baptisms, name it. So it was understandable that he felt a little last of the Mohicans while riding the extension. Whenever Amy sent one of her hot-mess college friends to check up on him at the bar, to flirt with him a little, or to convince him to get slaughtered on the dance floor for obvious reasons, he'd use it as an opportunity to filibuster the shit out of them with enough phony platitudes about soulmates that gave him the creeps. Then, when Amy asked him how he was doing, it was a whole other story. She wasn't being condescending, but he shut right up and glared at her like she had just burned down his village. He composed himself almost immediately before launching straight into something satanically nasty, like how cheap the overpriced flowers really looked, and thanks for reminding me, I almost forgot to kick your drunk dog before the reception's over. At the end of the night, when Hudson can barely get through comparing the cake to the saltines and doing me the favor of pointing out which one of my exes was uglier than Amy, he's trying to string together some story about an uncle who lost his finger in a suitcase during his honeymoon. The whole time, Amy's leaning into him and saying, Jesus, what the fuck? Hasn't it been over a year? No wonder she left you. I've seen 2-year-olds hold it together better than this. I shit you not, but that lonely sucker looked up at her and actually smiled. And it wasn't one of those smiles that's meant to get a rise out of you either. That nutcase actually looked grateful. Not just grateful, but happy, too.